Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are playing with the Stacey Marie collection. So not just our palette, I've got highlight and I've got lip gloss as well that we're playing with. I talk about it a lot at the start, so I feel like I just need to get into it. But this is the look we're going with today. This is not her lip gloss, by the way. Little disclaimer, you'll see what happens when I do wear it. Well, let's try and do a more understated look because I feel like when you open it, it's quite overwhelming when you see all the colours and you just want to get right in with all the colours and stuff. So this is more like a muted eye look from her palette, which is really hard to do. Really hard because you just see all the beautiful tones and you want to play with them all, but I try my best, and I think it's worked out quite well. If you want to see how I achieve this look, if you want to hear about her palette, if I think it's better than her first one, please keep on watching. All this eye makeup's going to melt off in 2 seconds. Right, so I just want to quickly talk about her last palette, Carnival. No, not her last one, her very first one. I never got the second one because I feel like I just wasn't like that impressed with it, which feels, I feel like people are going to kill me because of that. But there was just some colour, like this one. It's just so chalky, this one. Like I actually remember this purple in my head as being chalky. Do you know what I mean? Like some of them were just really, really like, they just weren't as creamy and like beautiful. The shimmers were stunning and some of the colours are unreal, like this pink, this is creamy, like do you know what I mean, like really, really beautiful, nice. But there were just a few that like they just felt a bit gritty. Do you know, like that chalky way? But the other thing I really didn't like about this is the two highlighters. Like they were just, again, like, oops, maybe. I just felt like they didn't sit nice on the skin. Like, again, it didn't look like really like flawless, and I don't know, it just wasn't, it wasn't for me. And I feel like when you get a palette, an eye palette, just stick to an eye palette. I mean, you don't need to put other stuff in there. I hate when you get, like, I remember Bperfect used to do a palette where it was like cheek, contour, freaking eyes. I was like, what's even the purpose? Like, do people actually use that? Like, it's good for like a work if it's like really, really small and like easy to like travel with. But I mean, this is bulky. Do you know what I mean? Like, this isn't something you're gonna, well, I mean, some people will probably take it on their holidays, but it's just, I don't know, I feel like it's just too much. If it was like a few, if it was just like really minimal and small, I feel like it's fair enough if you put highlighters in it, but this is just like, I don't know. It's just, I just didn't see the purpose on it. Hate me if you need to. So that's why I never bought this Carnival 2. I never bought the second one, but I have now bought the third. I can't lie, it does look beautiful. It does look beautiful. Oh, she's put stars on the back. What does that mean? Let's see here. Some shades have stars and some don't. No idea what that means. So this is a palette. It's huge. It is really big. Actually, let's do a quick comparison. So like you can see here, do you know what I mean? This has, oh my gosh, she's making me do the math, isn't she? 31, 35, 38, 39, 40. This has 40 shades. 40. This only had 24. So this only had 24. This has got 40. What does that say? 40. Yeah, this has 40. This has 24. I mean, do you know what I mean? Like, bitch. Pretty sure they were like about the same price. Like this is a cheap palette for what you're getting. I'm sure it's like £36 I paid. That is really cheap. And I'm surprised because her other stuff is relatively quite pricey in comparison to the palette. Like I'm sure the highlighter is like £15 and I'm sure the lip gloss is like maybe a tenner. And so let's open it up. Phew. I mean, I feel like this is like you just need this palette and you won't need anything else for the rest of your life. Like look at the amount of colour that, like, I feel like everything you need is in here. And you know what I like about it? I like that it's bright greens. Like you got bright greens, bright pinks, bright oranges. It's not like muted tones, like it's very in your face. But the nice thing about this as well, right? And I don't know if she's purposely done this, but all the colours are in rows. And I feel like the rows make nice like eye shades. So you could literally use this entire row and create an eye look out of it, which I think, I don't know, I just feel like it's quite nice. Do you know what I mean? Like, so this would be your first shade, then you start blending it out. This would be like in your crease, nice pop. And then this you could, I don't know, like shade in or something. So she's made it relatively easy. I like the layout of it. Another great thing about this, there's a black. Oh, I love a palette that has a black or at least a really, really intensely dark brown. What I'm going to do today, I think, is I'm actually going to do a muted look because I feel like everybody and their ma like only creating like big vibrant colour looks, which to be honest is expected, because I mean, look at it, how can you not? Like you look at it and you get inspired by all the colours. I almost feel like there's so much colour you kind of ignore the muted tones. So I'm going to just make a really, really muted eyeshadow look with this today. I need Vaseline on my eyeballs. Oh my god, what's wrong with me? I've literally been sleeping like such a whore. I feel like that is not a saying that probably should never be a saying. Yeah, I'm just gonna clean my brow. I just love this primer. Like, how can you not? I'm gonna clean it, just makes everything so it makes your eye brighter. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, do I go down this row? Do I go down this row here and keep it simple? Or do I go down the khaki route? Because I am feeling these vibes. Because I mean, I just love khaki right now. I feel like the colour is a little bit like baby poop, but I think it would be nice on the eyeball. Do you know what I mean? So we're gonna try. Let's try it. Let's do khaki. Right. So I'm going into this colour clay. God, this is so awkward to hold. Yeah, it's thinner than the last one, which is nice as well. Okay, I'm just gonna start pressing this in my eyeballita. This is a nice colour. I feel like you could wear this for like a natural look. Like, it doesn't have to be used with all the other vibrant colours. This is a really, really pretty eye colour. Oh my god, my eyebrow hairs. My eyebrow hairs are actually stinking right now. Like, it's so annoying. What is this one doing? Should I just pluck it out? Maybe we should call this like Asian bridal. Okay, so far so good. This is a really nice colour, really easily went on my eyeball. And then, God, it's just so hard. You know what it is? It's overwhelming. It's overwhelming. I'm gonna go into this yellow sand. I feel like I'm gonna break my elbow by the end of this with the way I'm holding this palette. I'm just gonna slightly place this on top. Yes, I mean, it's going into my eyebrow. This is definitely not a natural look, is it? I mean, can you do a natural look with this palette? Can you? I mean, right, I'm plucking out that eyebrow hair. Ah! So I'm just placing this on top of that previous shade Clay. Kind of looks like I've got a fungal infection right now on my eye, but I feel like a fungal infection, a good fungal infection, do you know what I mean? Now we're going to go in with this darker green shade called Khaki. And we're just kind of going to blend this underneath. I have no idea what brush this is, but it's good. Right, definitely so far from the colours I have used, it feels so much creamier, it feels so much more blendable than her first palette, is it called the Carnival palette? I think it's a good palette for the price as well, like, especially if you're a beginner, because you don't really want to go out and buy like a Jeffree Star palette that is about 50 odd quid. And then you realise, oh, you know what, I actually don't like working with colour, so this is really, really nice. Okay, we're still in that kind of funky, bruisey, fungal infection eye look stage. I'm going to try the black because I'm interested to see how black it is. I'm just going to start kind of drawing a line around. I feel like if you go over it and build on it, it could be even darker. Like, you can make it like jet. You know what's cool, right? I feel like I put no thought into this when I came into it. And I've came out with quite like a funky look. Like, it's just a very easy palette. That's what I'm liking. Right, I'm gonna grab a Q-tip and the micellar water and we're just gonna clean up this eye. Right, that'll do. We're gonna clean it up anyway with a P. Louise. I'm just gonna clean around. I'm gonna take this rum shade because I mean, this is me. This is a bit of me. And we're just gonna start pairing. Oh yes, yes, yes to rum. Or get me a Malibu, get me a pina colada. Oh, that is tidy. Like, how can you say that's not nice? I don't know if I should shimmer it all the way. Dang, that's a bit. Fuck it, let's just go all the way. Let's go all the way. Let's go all the way. I mean, that yellow is everything. I feel like that could be a transition shade on literally a plain like liner. This definitely needs some form of liney horror. Don't think I'm going to do anything extreme. I think I'm just going to do like a little black flickage. I'm using the Inglot gel liner. What's new? it'll do. Right, I'm gonna go over it with the black shadow. I just know it's called Black Bean. Black Beach. Not Black Bean. Could go Black Bean. Black Bean beef. Good black shadow. I feel like it's blacked out, which is what we want. So I feel like I need to stop. I need to stop. So I'm going to put lashes on and mascara, and then we'll come back and we'll do the bottom of my eye. So BRB. Yes, beach. That's good lash. That's Tahiti lashes in TL31. I'm just going to bring the black down first. So Black Beach, not Black Bean. And we're just going to kind of continue it on from our wing. Tight lining. Then we're just going to go in order. So using that khaki colour first. Going to the lightest. Then we're going into clay. Just bringing that underneath. Like, don't worry if you come too far down, because I feel like that gives the look a bit of edge. Put some mascara on my bottom lashes. Actually, let me put liner on first. Okay, I'm just going to do like a black liner. In fact, no, I'm not. I'm going to go in with Costa Riche by MAC. It's just like a really dark, nice reddishy brown. Look real good with that rum shade. My lips have been horrific since lockdown. I don't know what it is. Like these two sides, like I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it's so dry. Like, and then when I eat, like I can barely open my mouth, so it's a nightmare. So our lip gloss. This is in the shade Double Glaze. So the first thing I will say, right, is when I got this, I saw this and I was like, oh you fucker, that looks dark. Like, that is not what the doctor ordered. Like, I hate, for me, and I know it suits Asian skin tones, but I do not like a reddish nude at all. So yeah, I got a bit of a fright, and then this is the actual colour. So it's a lot paler, a lot more pinky. Like, this just does not do justice for this at all. I mean, I don't know if it sells in stores anyway, so I don't think it's really going to matter, but yeah, definitely not the same colour. It is hella pigmented. I just feel like it's a bit too light for like Middle Eastern, so I'm going to put on a dark eyeliner. This is in the colour Trendsetter by Morphe. I should have probably said that. Very dark brown. Let's put this on top. Like, look how pigmented it is. It's so nice. Like, see, it's just a couple of shades darker. Like, this will look so nice on pale skin tones. But for me, it just, I feel like I just look like the Joker. It's so pale on me. Actually, I'm going to use a brush just to blend it out. Yeah, it's like, I feel like I'm tempted to give this to someone, like someone who's a lot paler. It just doesn't, I feel like it just doesn't suit me. Like, it's one of those lip glosses that I feel like I'd put on and then I'd have to go like with lip gloss, I like to just put it on, don't need to look in the mirror. I'm just sitting at dinner, whacking my lip gloss to put it on, whereas this, I would have to go to the bathroom and make sure it looks okay. It's almost, and I know this is going to sound so nerdy, but it's almost too pigmented. Like, I want to rub it off, I just feel like it doesn't look nice at all. Yeah, I want to rub it off. Right, so again, I'm just going with Trendsetter and I'm going in with my favourite lip gloss ever. This is Macchiato by Dose of Colours. I'm obsessed with this. Oh, yes. Oh, how nice is that? Right, last but not least, let's get on the highlighter. So I got the colour Soft Silk. I'm sure these retail at £15. I'm sure she said she's a beauty blender, but I'm not going to do that. I don't want like a pure harsh highlighter on my face. I'm not really a big fan of that. So the cool thing about this one, I love doing this. Oh, did you even see that? I put a finger in it and it was like a cushion. Oh, do you not think that's cool? It's just like very oddly satisfying for me. Do you know what I mean? Like really oddly satisfying. I'm just gonna kind of just stroke. I feel like a brush works fine. It's definitely not You could probably actually use your finger, but I like a really precise application, so I'm not going to. I mean, like that is highlight. Can you see that in the camera? Okay guys, I'm gonna do my other eyeball in Radiant, and then I'm gonna be back to like finish up, discuss the pros and cons. Yeah, so I will see you in 2. Right, you guys, this is the finished product. I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I feel like it's really hard not to dip into the wild colours in that palette, like really, really hard. But this, I feel like this is kind of muted, right? I feel like this is as muted as you're going to get with the Stacey Marie palette. So, I don't know, I just love it. I feel like I would probably go out in this. Would I? I probably would. I just think the colours all go so nicely together. It's really, really pretty. So, I'm not gonna lie, it's a win. It's a win. And for the cost as well, I think it's remarkable. It's really, really cheap for what it is. The highlighter, I mean, it is nice, don't get me wrong. As much as it's beautiful on the skin, it's just, I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know if I would buy it again, put it that way. And the lip gloss is absolutely not for me. It's just too light. I reckon it would be so nice on someone with a paler complexion, but for me, it's just a no. I have nothing more to say. Please like the video if you can. If you can tolerate my accent, I know some people say it's quite annoying. If you can tolerate my accent, please subscribe. I am trying to upload more videos. My work has just been insanely busy. So yes, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching, guys.